You are the strongest. Please take your seats. We are about to start our very last session, and then we will have the reception. So let this idea allow you to sit 1 more hour. But I can guarantee you it will be very interesting. So we will start with the donors' presentation. I want to give the floor to Marina Delegan. She will present the initiative that is helping Ukrainian energy. And so please, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Dear ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having me here. It's a great pleasure and honor to speak to you today evening, and thank you for being patient and strong and staying so long. My name is Marina Delegan. I am Ukraine Energy Attaché in British Embassy, Vienna. Today I will talk about Ukraine Resilience Energy Security Program, which is supported by the UK government. And shortly about this program, so it was launched just 2 weeks before the war started. And initially, it was So initially, it was supposed to be for projects for the development of green energy and decarbonization. But the priorities shifted, and for some time, we were concentrating on our cooperation with Energy Community Secretariat and their Ukraine Energy Support Fund. So we are the 4th major donor. And after half of the year of the functioning of the program, we have established 4 main components. So Energy Community Fund component, where we help with financing of energy equipment, which are like ad hoc tasks. It stayed. We had private sector resilience component, and we have it, where we work with World Bank Group through blended finances. We had also technical assistance component, where we were and we are financing different small-scale green energy projects. And the component which I will talk today is about innovation agency. So we have established Innovate Ukraine office, which works in partnership with Innovation Agency of the United Kingdom. And last year, we had a competition of the first phase for innovation projects. So you see here the breakdown with priority themes which were covered. We have a range of topics, and the main of them are renewable heating strategies, portable generation, energy storage, green gases, waste-based energy, and others. This year, we plan to launch one more phase, which is on preparation stage. Probably it will broaden the topics which we will cover. And today we'll briefly tell you about the projects, only a few of them, from different categories, which we were financing partially. So the main the main condition that the company or research institution can participate in this competition is that first, the project is dedicated for Ukraine. It can be done by foreign company or by Ukrainian company or by partnership, consortium. Different models are possible. And it should be innovative. So on general basis, the biggest coverage, the maximum is 70% of the project or feasibility study, etc. So the first project, we had around 15 of them, so I will cover only 5. The first one was about dual heat pump for residential buildings. So I will not tell you what is on the slide, but briefly, what does this project mean? So as you know, most of the buildings run a high temperature heating system. And when the temperature outside is plus 5 degrees and lower, then the efficiency of heat pump is quite low. So this project helps to maintain the efficiency high enough, even when the temperature outside is, let's say, minus 15 or 20 degrees, which is quite usual for Ukraine. So this is like the novel 2-stage CO2 cascade heat pump, which Innovation Agency, together with the ETTF and Aston University, are implementing and making a research and first tests. The next one is air fuse. So this is storing the storage actually of the electricity from renewables. But this is more on community scale. So this is not for big plants, but more for residential buildings. So the material inside the battery is filled with liquid, so it's iron salt, and it has lower cost than lithium battery in general. So project tests the efficiency of this battery, which can be, addressed to energy recovery of Ukraine in general in the future, and also it can be used in a year or two. The third project, I tried to pick up from different topics, different projects. So this is about optimized microgrid management. Here we have actually the project about the enabling energy supply in time of electricity outage, which is very common nowadays, unfortunately. And it decreases the dependency on the grid in general. The next one is geothermal project in Ukraine. So this is mainly about the modeling of the process that helps to identify the best location in Ukraine for development of geothermal energy. So as you may know, it is not it's not that every region has that, and mainly it's concentrated in western part of Ukraine. So the modeling will envisage the microscale identification of rocks properties, as well as accurate geomodeling and applying algorithms for geomechanics extraction, and that will in sum reduce exploration risks of the project and of all other projects which will apply this modeling. And the last one, I'm not going to take you too long, So this is about concrete recycling. So you see here that it's mostly the research institutions which are involved in this project. It's University of Oxford, Imperial College London, University of Sheffield, and Lvivska Polytechnica. So Ukraine, after the war, will have a lot of waste, of construction waste, and how we will manage that. This is the question. So the project envisaged the environmentally friendly approach to this waste, separating concrete into sand, cement powder, etc. And this upcycling of building materials into new highly effective constructional products will help to make the reconstruction of Ukraine cheaper and probably at pace, which is in general one of the goals of the government and of international community, which is helping Ukraine for in reconstruction of its energy sector and economy in general. So that's it from me today. Thank you very much for your attention.